Hello again, everyone. That was Trua and Makayo showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high climb and powerful.
We're going to see all that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and allow the whales to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale at 13 years old, and our oldest whale is Makayo's mother. Her name is Katina, and she's the matriarch or leader of our pod, and this year she celebrated her 48th birthday. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us and even take an active role in their own healthcare and well-being. One of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we teach the whales is the position we use to ask for a voluntary blood sample. We ask the whales to roll ventrally or upside down and present us with their tail flips. Not only does this give us a great view of the entire whale, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels that are located on the white undersides of those tail flukes. Our veterinarians are able to take a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales learn to remain calm and relaxed during procedures like this. Now as trainers, you often see us rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether on their backs, their pectoral livers, or those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way that we can reinforce or reward them for remaining calm during procedures like this. It's also a great way for us to build our relationships with the whales. But voluntary blood samples are the only way that we can make sure our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. We're able to weigh the whales by asking them to slide up on a killer whale size scale. And Katina's going to be demonstrating that behavior right here in our slide out area. Now when she slides up, you're going to notice, here she comes, that right now the area between her dorsal fin and her tail flukes is still in the water. That's called the peduncle. It's super strong and it's super muscular. In fact, natural behavior we see in all killer whales is the ability to use that powerful peduncle to completely turn around before re-entering the water. But in this case, to make sure we're weighing the whole whale, we simply ask her to lift that tail up and out of the water. Training this posture allows us to ensure accuracy so that we know our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Did you guys know the killer whales love to play? They often learn through playing games like follow the leader with their mothers and other members of their pod. And we're about to put that to the test right now. You guys ready to have some fun? All right, we're gonna be playing killer whale follow the leader. You guys are gonna be the leader and Nalani is gonna follow you. So left-hand side of the stadium, go ahead and stand up for me. And on the count of 3, we're gonna spin in a circle 2 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Everybody spin. She's watching you. She's got it. As you can see, Nalani was paying very close attention to you guys. Killer whales are very curious, and they're often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look at their environment. We're about to see a demonstration with behavior called a mouse, center stage. Let's give a big cheer for Katina. All right, perhaps an even bigger jump is called a breach. Right-hand side, it's your turn. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to be taking 2 fingers just like this and throwing them over our left shoulder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Killer whales breach for a variety of reasons. Oftentimes, it's to communicate and let other whales know they have arrived in the environment. But sometimes it might simply be just to have fun and show off. I think you guys just figured out why it's called the soap zone. Everyone, let's give a great big cheer to all of you, Katina, Nalani, and Melita. As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat hundreds of pounds of food each and every day. Out in the ocean, killer whale diets depend on where they live and the time of year.